us here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
This is a steady offense who will try and wear you down every time they have the ball. They've got a solid offensive line. They can control the clock. They love to use the running backs and tight ends in the passing game. Give them 5 to 10 yard gains to keep the ball moving methodically down the field. He's putting in motion a lot too.
John, this defense prides itself on stuffing the run. They have success in any defensive formation, but like to stack the line to get the job done. As far as their pass defense goes, their corners do well in man coverage and are very physical, so they can slow receivers up and take them off their routes.
Look at those guys down there. They can't even sit still. Heck, watching from up here almost makes me want to go down there and join in.
A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. The Eagles are lined up for the kickoff. Should be a return here. From the 7-yard line to the 20. The Steelers will start the drive from the 24-yard line. Our EA Sports Coaching Close-Up features 2 of the premier coaches in the National Football League. Bill Cowher has one of the most impressive track records of any head coach. He's only the second coach in NFL history to have started a career with 6 straight playoff appearances. The other was Paul Brown. With the carry, fakes the handoff with a deep throw to the right side. Perfect throw. And he's forced out of bounds at the 33. He brings it in for a big game.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
Well, we looked at the first coach in our EA Sports Coach Close-Up. Opposing him will be 6th-year head coach Andy Reid, whose defense, coordinated by Jim Johnson, plays very aggressively, and they blitz on any down. They'll go with the quarter defense. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Jones stops him at the 26. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there in the third, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
Staley, the deep back. Tillman in motion. On the call, Jones makes the tackle at the 25. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
3rd and a deuce. Eight defenders in the box on this one. Staley. It's free. The Eagles get it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
The Eagles come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on 3rd down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
Lewis comes in motion. Westbrook slips the tackle. Polamalu makes the play at the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 5. They need 5. Westbrook, the deep back. Westbrook. Big pop that time.
Boom! Now that is big-time football.
Gain of 4. 1 yard to go. Westbrook lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the pass, a lot of room to work with. Logan takes him down at the 44. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Westbrook is the deep back. Again with the run. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham! He takes him straight to the turf.
McNabb sends a man in motion. Good play in the backfield by Palomalo. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. The Steelers line up in the quarter defense. Guns it left side. This one falls incomplete. An incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Randall out will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. From the 28-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. They come out in the nickel. On the carry. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And so with a trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Wow, that's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. That drive, 1 play, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, I think the defense just had enough time to get out there and look around a little bit, and boom, and watch the offense blow right by him for a touchdown.
The Steelers are ready to kick this one off. It's on its way. From the 12-yard line. After a 3 and out on their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field. It's 1st and 10. McNabb sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Porter records the tackle at the 29-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. Second and 6. Only 1 man back. McNabb with a man in motion. Westbrook. Number 53 stops the play in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was a case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside. Maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. Dropping back with a deep throw to the right side. The pass ball's incomplete. Going long, but he couldn't find his man downfield, and now they'll face a 4th down. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. From the 46. Scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. So they have 1st and 10 here. Eight defenders in the box on this one. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Semino makes the tackle at the 41. Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single coverage. First and 10. Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package. And he makes the grab. Brown pulls him down at the 28-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Pittsburgh lines up at the 46. Hands it off. Solid hit. Just crunched it.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandle them at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards you winning the game.
They have to get inside the 18 to convert for the first down. Madden sends a man in motion. With the carry, he's at the 20. Brown brings him down at the 17-yard line. Staley got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. In 1 quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. The score, Pittsburgh 7, Philadelphia 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. They'll need to reach the 7 to convert for the first down. .46 defense in this time. They give it to the halfback. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Staley couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Pittsburgh looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. With the pass, Madden couldn't make the catch. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Jeffrey comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's on its way. He made that one easily. The Steelers set to kick it deep. Good distance. From the 6 to the 20. Forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. It's 1st and 10. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
So it's 2nd and 10. Rolling right, surveying the field. He reached the quarterback and picked up his first sack of the game. Third and long. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. He goes to the left side. He finds his man. Townsend with the stop at the 38-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Tosses it out to the right. Bell makes the tackle at the 38. Westbrook didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
So it's 2nd and 10. They line up in the I formation. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Slings this one. With the adjustment, he has it. McMahon fires it in there for a 1st down.
Oh, he really put some mustard on that one. That's what happens when you put everything you've got into a throw.
1st and 10. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Play action. Bell is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 36-yard line. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
They'll go from the I formation. They give it to the halfback, the 30. Logan brings him down at the 25. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
So they have 1st and 10 here. First and 10. Westbrook, the deep man. Hand it off again. Number 67 makes the play at the 24-yard line. Dropping back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete, and this one will fall to the turf incomplete.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with a ball. It bounced off his hand. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their block and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, sheds the tackle. Taylor with the tackle at the 16. And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Akers lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's up. And so that kick is good. The Eagles are now down by only a touchdown. The Eagles are lined up for the kickoff. Booming kick downfield. From the 2. To the 20. Pittsburgh could take a commanding lead with a touchdown here. First and 10. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Closing in with the pass. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Calling an audible. Passing on first down with a deep throw to the right side. Brown makes the stop at the 23. Did his job, found the single coverage, and delivers a perfect pass. They're right where they'd like to be, and that's in position to change this score before the half. They're probably going to take it easy and mix it up a little. We're just about down to 1 minute. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Goes over the middle. He hits his receiver. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
8 is the magic number right now. Madden back in the shotgun. Surveying the field. Throws to the end zone. And the quarterback is able to tip it away from the intended receiver.
He got a good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
And now a second down play as they continue to try to get into the end zone rather than settling for a field goal before the half. Madden will work out of the shotgun. He's looking with the throw. Antoine Randall is in there for the score. Comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good.
Check this out.
The Steelers are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 5. To the 20. The 30. Penalty marker down the field. It's first and 10. come out in the nickel. Aimed off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and long coming up here. Handed off. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Westbrook wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
At the end of 2, the score is 17-3. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Here we go, the second half, just about set for the kickoff. Nice distance. From the 12-yard line. The 30. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. It's 1st and 10. They're having no success running on 1st down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Scott came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looking for room. Number 53 records the tackle at the 26-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
3rd and long. The Steelers come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. He finds his man. Lewis couldn't find a way to get past the marker. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Gets the toss to the left. Can't bring him down. Semina holds him down at the 33-yard line. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. Staley couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Nickelback in this time. With the throw, goes down and gets it. That pass was right on the mark.
Yep, he just looked up and whap, the pass was right there. Those are the kind of passes your receivers love.
3rd and maybe 1. Pittsburgh comes out in a 46. Hands it off. He just gets this one past the sticks. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's 1st and 10. Staley, the deep man. Madden with a man in motion. Staley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
2nd and 10. Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver, dives and brings him down. Randall out with a decent 6-yard gain. 46-yard line's the spot they have to get to convert on this 3rd down play. The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Staley, play action. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Hurst drags him down behind the line. Great play from the defensive end.
He's such a disruptive force against the pass, whether he's coming after the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
Westbrook looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
2nd and 9. They line up in the I formation. Again, he'll get the call. You can hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
He was fortunate to get anything on that one.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Pressure. Wrapped up. Great play in the backfield by number 67. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Three plays. They lost yardage. Here comes the punter. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. They've had a lot of success rushing on 1st down, John, averaging over 8 yards per carry.
Now, the defense is getting pushed around a little out there. And the score kind of indicates it.
They complete the pass for the 1st down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the 1st down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They put up some very gaudy numbers rushing on 1st down.
Yeah, when you have 7 or 8 yards on 1st down, you're having a pretty good game.
Staley couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes at the back as to choose from.
1st down marker just inside the 27. Staley lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Under pressure. Good play in the backfield. Walker did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back to it. He just made it look simple.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 17-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter. First down marker just inside the 27. Pittsburgh looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Hand off to the tailback. Dawkins makes the tackle at the 35.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's up. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. So after that touchdown, the chances of a comeback seem far less probable.
Yeah, these guys are just about ready to pack their bags and head for home.
The Steelers are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. From the 3-yard line. The Eagles have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. He gets the handoff on the delay. Number 67 makes the tackle at the 23. He gets some decent yardage on the run, but, John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
2nd and 7. The Eagles line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Throws it, thrown behind, but caught. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got caught. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
And they need about 9. They'll go from the I formation. Throwing left. And it's complete. McNabb gunned the pass to his receiver.
Yeah, great job of holding on to it. That one had steam coming off it.
5th play of this drive. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Going to the left. Stop behind the line. Well, this will come. Westbrook couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Westbrook lines up behind his fullback in the I. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Right to him. Townsend makes the tackle at the 17-yard line. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Steelers come out in a dime package. Throws it. He finds his man. 2nd and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
McNabb with a man in motion. Looks to the end zone. Incomplete pass.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time. but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing on the run. And he hits his target. Brian Westbrook is in there for the score. They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Eagles have just made it a two-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Onside kick. Pittsburgh recovers the onside kick. The Steelers will start this drive from the 50. So they have 1st and 10 here. .46 defense in this time. Reamersma, the motion man. Staley. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it.
Boom. Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hits would loosen your teeth.
That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give them room to work with.
7 yards to go. Pittsburgh comes out with 8 guys in the box. Again with the carry. Wayne gets right in there and brings him down. And he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play by Wayne.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force him into a big loss like that.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Staley lines up behind his fullback in the eye. He'll get it again. He can't wrap him up. Semino with the tackle at the 39. The defense just couldn't wrap him up.
You know, the back did a heck of a job of running with some power. And that power allowed him to get a 1st down.
This one is just about in the books. So they have 1st and 10 here. They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Hands it off. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Staley was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He'll get the call again. Simon makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a 1st, this one's over.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. They give it to the halfback. Stopped behind the line. Staley couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. Gardaki will come in now to punt it away. Westbrook is the deep return man. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back. Clancy makes the stop at the 2-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Spike stops the clock. Four down territory here. Here is a 3rd and long situation. The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in. Throws on the move. Great throw. Breaks away from the tackler. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense. He'll stop the clock with a spike. So it's 2nd and 10. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back. Diving tackle to bring him down. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Ball on their own 24. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Great pass. Bell pulls him down at the 36-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Spike stops the clock. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Gets rid of it. And a catch. The 20. Breaking through. Carroll Owens is in there for the score. Akers comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. We've come to the end of this one, and the score is 20-17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Deuce wins tonight's Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.